Good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever, wherever, or whatever you may be. We've got ourselves an under-19 match ahead of us. Hungary against Germany, of course, the youth teams. Referee for today, it's not an evening game after all, Jose Luis Munera Montero will be our head referee, and the assistants Inigo Prieto Lopez de Seren and Alen Jaksic, whereas the fourth official, also hailing from Croatia, Ante Culjak. Now, in terms of head-to-head, well, these guys haven't played each other since 2012 was the last time, and before that, it was in 2011. Also in this competition. And the result the last two times, a 3-0 victory, both times for the German side. And so we'll see if the same result or something similar can repeat itself 8 and 7 years later. And if we're looking at the last couple games in recent memory in this competition, we'll start with the away side, the German under-19 squad on the right side, in the green this time around. They prevailed against Croatia in the home opener. That was on the 20th of March. A 2-1 victory for them there. Following that, they were unable to beat the Norwegians. They're losing there 0-1, also on home turf, and now away in Hungary. We'll see how they can pick it up. As for the home side, Hungary, they did not manage a point in their last outing against Croatia. That was an 0-2 loss here at the Hrvatski Vitezova Dugopolje. Whereas their opener in this group, that came also on the 20th of March, was a scoreless draw against Norway. So if you're going by the statistics, you would say, well, since Germany lost to Norway, maybe they've got a chance, but you never know in the world of sports. We'll see how it all shakes out over 90-plus minutes. Everybody taking their sides, and we should be kicking off in just a few moments. Weather about 9 degrees. The pitch condition is excellent. A little cloudy, but we've got ourselves a wonderful view in the backdrop. But we're not going to focus on that. Away we go. Kickoff shall begin, and let's get this one rolling. Who can get the upper hand in this group? Because as of right now, it is still anybody's to assume control of. Germany going to get attacking quickly. Shot just a little off target. Yeboah with the initial opportunity. Danced his way into the box. Got himself a decent opportunity, and taking a bit of a chop there was Hotman during all of that play. Here's coach. Strikes Bia, as you saw, 49 years of age. Got the job on the 1st of July in 2018. So far, he's got himself 1 win and 1 loss under his belt. Nemeth also appointed last year, although a little earlier in March of 2018. Currently looking for the first W as the Hungarian head coach. As I mentioned, the draw and the loss so far for Hungary. 1 point in the standings of this group. Germany with 3. Norway currently sitting at the top. We've still got some games to play, so we'll see how it all moves out as it goes along. Kuhn through the middle. Fancy footwork to get around 2. Just the ball in play. Yeboah in the box once more. His chip towards the middle is scooped up rather easily by Azvani. Okrosh hammers that one all the way down. Foot race, far side, we've got it. Schön with the ball at the moment. Looking to attack quickly here. Nandori. Punch back to Tsonka. certainly hit a Hungarian player. That was Bakos. As he was just on the screen there, 18 in white. Long toss, hunting for Burkhardt. 13 on the far side for Germany. Rios Alonso to toss it in. Yeboah pushed a little out of the way. Play moves along. Asmani will send that one back towards center. Spinning away with Sobo. Upended and back we go the other way now. Osterhagen with a little space and some support. Yeboah on the far side. He's going to get another crack at it in the box, it seems. Getting around one. And once again, the cross a little too close to the goalkeeper. As a matter of fact, that was right at the keeper himself. Asmani with another easy pickup. Although this may be the under-19 squads, don't discount some of the talent that's on the pitch today. Although he's not starting in this affair, Christian Fruchtel, the backup goalkeeper, he's got a spot on the Bayern Munich roster. Luka Plugman will be in the cage today. Is in the cage, I should say, as Ludevig brings it along towards the corner. That one's going to sail out off the defender. Kovac got the last bit of it as he trots back towards the box. First corner coming up, and we'll see what the German side can do with their first set piece. Captain Bomb to take it. The second, Yeboah camped out in the box. We'll see what the captain can deliver here. Solid cross. Defender's doing a better job that time around. Finally managing to clear the danger momentarily, but back we go. Osterhagen. Waiting in the middle was Kuhn, deciding to go for a bit of a run to Burkhardt, not this time around. As Osterhagen looks towards the heavens in a bit of disappointment, it seems. Hoffmann and Kuhn going to be pressuring the back line. That was a poor pass. Yeboah intercepting that one rather easily, all too easily it seems, and the through ball making its way onto Burkhardt's feet. Burkhardt trying to cross that one through, had one man in the box, Hoffmann, but it's going to be out for another corner, second this time on the far side. So far it's been all Germany. We're only 6 minutes in, plenty of time for things to swing in the other favor. Nicolas Kuhn to take the corner. Little trickery with the second man as that one's chipped up into the box. Little physicality and on target. Nope, just a little hair over. Asmani made the dive, but that was a bit of a riser. Solid effort to even get that one close to the bar. Caught it on a wrong bounce. It happens. So Varashi will toss this one in for Hungary. Back towards the keeper. The German side doing well to pressure the Hungarians into passes and plays they don't want to make. That results in another change of possession. The away side have control as Bisek plays it up the left. Ludevig this time, back towards center. Osterhagen's pass deflected, but still in control of the visitors. Ludevig has support. Kuhn's going to have that one sail away from him. Just not enough power and precision to make that pass effectively. And Plugman gets his first touch. Almost 8 minutes in. And that simply a miscue. Right idea, poor execution as Kuhn gives him the thumbs up. That was my attempting the very long indeed cross. Shendre, the captain. Ball back on his feet, but he loses it off the bounce. Must have hit the shin. Either way, his team in control, moving up quickly. German defense doing their job well. Pushing him out of play. Schön could not keep it in bounds, and that's going to result in a throw. First call, but clearly out. Mugaros. Comes the keeper. Nice Vanyi. Side to Bokros. This clearance makes it up towards center, but bounced around back and in control of the German side once more. Yeboah far side. Gets away from two. Bisek. To Kuhn. Strong challenge from Kovac, but it was clean as well. Now he's in a foot race. Gets away from one of them. Kuhn's there to hold him up a bit and stop the attack. Maybe got away with a bit of a tug on the jersey there. Football makes its way towards Hotman, unable to control it effectively. Place it down at his feet and create an opportunity, but his team have possession again. Yeboah far side, has support on the right, but he's taken down from behind. That's going to be our first whistle and stoppage in terms of a free kick allowed. And Schön will be guilty of the infraction. Had a step on him as well, but Schön caught up in the end. A little extracurricular tap on the back of the head from the knee, or with the knee, I should say. Fortunate for him that the referee did not deem that as card material. Bowman Kuhn on the ball. Kuhn will take this one. Soft lob into the box. Trying to heel that one on was Burkhardt. May have been better to let that one go. Had a player right next to him. Whistle blown, free kick awarded. As the Spanish referee makes his mark known. Now, the German side have won 3 under-19 European Championships. Last one coming in 2013 and 14. Prior to that, 07, 08, and 80, 81. So we're looking to make a mark once more. As for the Hungarians, only the one time they have been victorious, and that was back in 83. The lone title to their name. Another corner, third coming up now. Bum from the near side. Curled in with power and precision and right on target, but blocked away by Aisvanyi. It's going to be another corner as that one was headed out, I believe, by a defender. It might have been the keeper getting the last touch. Let's have another look. Flicked on, and indeed the defender right in perfect position was Burkhardt. Can't prevail this time. Once more, curled into the box, punched out. Even better to hold on to that one as Ludovic chips it right back down past the line. Bisek defending, keeping the ball away from the defense. Curled in nicely. It's a little taller and quicker to the ball as it's back to Ludwig. The ball once more into the box. Yebor sent back, and the German side in full control. Strong challenge. We'll see who gets booked. And it's going to be our first card, first yellow. Since it's the first card and it's not red, it must be a yellow. Kovac getting the warning there as we take another look at the challenge, and indeed may have been a bit rough of a decision there. Tough one for the referee as well, but he doesn't want this to get out of hand, and that's the kind of play he doesn't want to see, so yellow it is. Watch the right back, so watch for the German side to try and attack him some more. See if they can get him that second. And whiffing on that one completely was Burkhardt. Lack of concentration, poor timing, or just bad luck, whatever you want to call it. He would want that one back as the play was building up. The pressure continuing to build on the Hungarian back line. Ludwig once more. An active man so far as Bisek launches that one up. Burkhardt getting a piece of it. And now cleared for a throw-in. Dios Alonso bringing it back to Mai. We'll play this across to Bisek. Indeed he does. And we trot away once more. Third of the way through the opening half. Most of the play taking place either at midfield or in the Hungarian end. A couple shots on goal, nothing on target as of yet. Svanje hasn't been forced to make a save, although he's had a couple close calls. Couple of aerial challenges. An infraction, foul awarded, free kick. Hungarians get themselves an opportunity to create some offense here. Could have potentially called a foul on that one. The follow-up will do just fine for the Hungarians. Zonka clearing his lines. A little too much pressure for him. Plugman gets himself another touch of the ball. But up we go once more, and he'll have to wait a little more. Ludwig. And with the card, Kovac. Ludwig. Aiming for Hotman. So he's the lone man forward. Germany currently in the 4-2-3-1. Hungary opting for the 4-3-3. Opportunity knocking now. Jensen has a little time and space, decides to take the shot way out there. Didn't have many other opportunities to make a kind of play happen. Had Sobot steaming on the far side. You can see him call for the ball momentarily, but it was marked all the way. Would have had to have been a perfect pass to even give him any hope. But still, that's our first shot on target, and it goes to the side that has had the least possession. That's what the 4-3-3 can do for you, especially in the counter-attacking situations. You've got those numbers forward. the same time, it does make you vulnerable in other areas. Yeboah far side. Chips it around one, but just a little out of his control. Goal kick coming up, right idea from it. Two goals scored for Germany so far in this year's competition have come from Arp, who is not in the starting 11 today, and Burkhardt, who was rather active so far in the opening 19 minutes. The Hungarian side, Schön, Sobosalai, Timari and Torvun all with a goal apiece, although Schön the only one in the starting lineup today. Off the Hungarian player, Sobov then out of play. Just to play to keep it in for a moment. The Hungarians have themselves an advantage now. Kovac going to toss this one in and see if he can create some offense. Poor decision from Benson. And the right idea to follow that ball towards the line and then try and cross it and chip it through towards the cage. Bounce did not fall favorably for him, however. German side getting back in their formation. Let's see if they can make some magic happen on the offensive side of things. Good. Poor pass, easily deflected. Back towards the keeper, can't pick this one up. Just gonna have to hammer it out. Awarded to Hungary. As Ludwig looks on. Gives man a little bit of a shove. That was enough for Jose Luis. Bonera Montero to blow the whistle. In the box, Benson once again. He's outraced, out-positioned. And as a result, that one goes out for a goal kick. Isek trotted up himself. Brilliant ball through. Finding just enough daylight to make that one happen. And healing it back off the Hungarian defender. I believe that was Nandori. That was Tuka. As he is on the screen now. Smart play to earn themselves another corner. I believe that's number 5. If not, it's number 4. One of the two, that's for sure. We'll see a 4th or 5th time, depending on the count at the moment. Is the charm. Curled through, punched out, still in play. Kuhn towards the near side. Back towards the middle, Yeboah there. Burkhardt trying to steam it through. No shots coming from that sequence. Mai with it now. Back to Burkhardt. He's got one of the 2 German goals so far in this competition this year. Osterhagen. Chipped through, deflected, still in the box. Yeboah there, chance on target, and shanked it completely was Hotman. What an opportunity. Just didn't let it settle, didn't give himself a moment to settle, and as a result, that will count as nothing. Not even a shot on goal. onside as well. Just caught it with the outside of the foot. Play for his sake, he won't lose sleep over that one. Hungman playing for VfB Stuttgart. Only played 12 minutes and 13 in the last 2 games for the under-19s. He's got himself 2 goals in 3 appearances for the U19s. And a total of 83 minutes played, so not bad at all. Liking the call there, Zmbom, but such is the way of life. Opportunity had presented itself as well. Jean-Manuel Zmbom. Just outside the box, trying to tip that one over with Sobot. Hungman was up to the challenge. He earned himself a little more action. Kuhn in the box, cross through, a little too high for everyone as that one sails over Yeboah with the opportunity. Corner awarded. Must have clipped someone on the way in. Or on the way out, I should say. A little too much power on the cross. And getting back just in time was Kovac. Vincent Schön playing close as the Hungarian defenders on this corner. Headed on target, but headed away by the defense as well. Still in play, Ludovic takes a shot, that one blocked away, near side, Yeboah now. It's away from one. Burkhardt, just into the box, deflected out. Vincent will be able to clear it momentarily. We've got ourselves a bit of a scrum at midfield. It goes back to the German side, Yeboah's through ball, off the feet, or foot, I should say, of Kuhn, and cleared out by the Hungarians. They get a chance to reset their lines. Osterhagen. Burkhardt near side. Bisek. Left side getting lots of attention. Burkhardt. Throw up coming, deflected off a Hungarian defender. Tsonka, the man on the screen, and the man who it deflected off of, but a quick throw will lead to a corner this time around, as that clearance off the head was not optimal. Wanted it to go for a throw, but deflections and angles happen. A little spin on the ball. All of these things can play a factor, and now another corner for the German side. Bowman Kuhn in the corner once more. And it looks like Kuhn will take it again. Ludwig chipping it over towards Kuhn near side. Hasenbaum with him for support. So let's see what Kuhn decides to do. Another corner upcoming. Plenty of them on the Germans' plates at the moment. Nothing to show for it through 28 minutes though. Matter of fact, the Hungarians have had the better of the shots on target category. Soka dancing around with Bokros in the box. Curled in once more. falls favorably for the home side as they're able to clear their lines. Not all the way, though, as that one's headed back towards German jerseys, and Kuhn decides to just launch it up. Stehage playing it over to Yeboah. Yeboah with a long ball into the box. Punching that one away is the keeper, and then the volley is nowhere to be seen. Hotman with the second opportunity at the cage, and he roofs both of them. As Asvani making his case for not doing anything wrong on that sequence. Certainly very aggressive on that. Hurling himself over. Could have paid the price, the ultimate price, which is, of course, allowing a goal. Unfortunately for him, he didn't injure himself on the way down. That fall looked a little bit awkward. Hotman will want that one back. Should have at least got it towards the cage. Rather, about 2 meters over it. Historically, the German side have scored most of their goals around the 35 to 45 minute range. We'll see if that stays true in this one as well. Coming off a goalless performance in their last matchup. They need to make amends for that. These games, as you can see, don't have any spectators, and on one hand, you can say it takes away from the atmosphere of the game and the scoring and to hear the roar of the crowd, but at the same time, it's terrific to hear the communication from the players on the pitch as well. And the coaching staff as well, handing out orders and formation changes and whatnot. Gone, no scoring, whistle blown, free kick awarded to the Hungarians. A chance for them to get some offense going once more. Their best chance coming off of a counter-attack. And the shot itself wasn't anything special. It was a meter and a half outside of the edge of the box. Low-driven shot, easy stop for Klugman to make. But still, stands as our best scoring opportunity so far. Directing traffic at the back line, doing his job into the box and on target, aiming for a head. Nobody there to direct it towards the cage, or a foot for a better chance. Captain Mbom with the ball. Balance will result in a direct change of possession. Pass not on target in the end for the statisticians out there. Captain Mbom has made 7 starts for the U19 squad, this being his 8th. He's also played for the under 16s, 17s, and 18s. Hasn't scored for the 18s or 19s, but he had 2 in 7 games for the under 17 squad. Yeboah, far side. Another cross through. And the Hungarian defense doing a good job outnumbering and out-positioning the German attacking side. The attacking players, I should say. Osterhagen. Chip through once more. Controlled nicely, but once again outnumbered and outpositioned by the Hungarians. Don't allow for much offense to transpire as this one is knocked up. Ludovic gathers it under his control. Has Bissek in support. Bissek will play it back to Mai. Back to Bissek. Bissek once more. Fun getting a lot of touches on this sequence. And to catch and create that gap in the Hungarian lines. Kuhn. Kuhn gets away towards the middle. Right on target. Yeboah scores!
Danke! Danke! Ja, Männer! Ja, Mann!
Well, it didn't look like it was going anywhere at first. I'm not quite sure how Kuhn got that one through all the legs in front. A fortunate roll, a fortunate bounce. And Yeboah has been all over the pitch on the far side, creating opportunities, running routes. And this time, he is rewarded. Should have been cleared there by Uivarosi, number 4 for Hungary, as he was tangled up a bit with Hotman. You can see it right there. And just fortunate for Yeboah, the perfect angle to go off the post and in. Aisvani did all he could, but when it's placed like that, there isn't much you can do, as that one is sent towards the cage for some strange reason. You're trying to catch Plugman napping, and I doubt that will happen. Also not exactly 35 minutes, but prediction in a sense, or the history, has rung true. That 10-minute range before the half has concluded. The German side have scored once more. And a bit of a fortunate bounce. And potentially an even more fortunate shot. Credit to Yeboah being in the right place at the right time and getting that shot off in the first place, and taking a bit of a hammer to the nose. Hungarian player down. Hopefully he's all right. Quite sure. Oh, caught the knee to the nose. That's gotta hurt. Tonka down on the turf at the moment. Can't fault Mbom there, just trying to play the ball. It's the follow through after the tumble that got him. As we take a look at the goal again. Not the best touch on it from the goal scorer, but he'll take it. A goal is a goal, and it earns his team the lead for the first time. Since he's tallied a goal for himself, it's only fair to talk a little bit about Jean Yeboah. Currently playing for the under-19 Wolfsburg squad. Should be his second goal in 5 appearances in under-19. The first goal, rather, in the championship qualifiers. He scored in a friendly a couple months ago. So 1 goal in 3 appearances for Jean Yeboah. If my math is correct, in about 140 minutes of pitch time. Near side, Ludovic. Tap towards the middle. Hage got away from one, but the second defender in perfect position to recover that action. Boom lays it off. Cool. He's got himself one assist. Can he get a second here? His ball practically the same as the last one that ended up in a goal. This time, no German player in the vicinity. Bisek. Cross to Mbom. Yeboah back to the captain. Behind. Over to Bisek. Ludovic. Into the box. Bisek brought down. No whistle blown and no need to. That one was not in any kind of position to be played. That ball was a fraction closer perhaps, but the touch on it was just a little too distant for him to even catch up to had he not been hindered. Not going to award a penalty for that. That's fine, hammering that one out. So that control from Burkhardt, escaping from 2-3 Hungarians. Now his team can counter with a little bit of speed. Yeboah has some time, space, takes the shot, and just a little bit of a riser. Didn't get that drop on it that he would have liked. Aiming for his second. About 4 minutes of game time. Would have been a real special goal if that one had made it through. It's great to see him have the confidence to even attempt that or think about attempting it. Still on the sidelines. Still got medical attention. Hopefully it isn't anything too serious. He can return to the action in a few moments. Or at least that certainly looked like a broken nose. But certainly playable on that. Just don't want to get hit there again. Scrappy challenges on the back line. The Hungarian side have the control right now. So both playing it up. Knocked back to him. The Germans outnumber him in midfield, not for long. Ashendrey is there to pick it up. Toka clearing his lines to his opposite number. Ugarasi glancing towards the referee. Why did I get a free kick there? Well, because he ran into another player. Time ticking away in the first half. Not sure if it's stitches or just the tape on the nose to keep it in place and from bleeding anymore. It looks like Sonka will be ready to head back onto the playing field in just a few moments. Inside looking to take advantage of this. Mai. Ludovic crossing it over. Back to Mai. Ludovic waiting near side. Number 2 in green. Bob. Chipped over to Ludovic now. Kuhn. Back to Ludovic. Deflected. Yeboah to the captain and Bohm. And to Yeboah once more. Yeboah looking to make a pass. Indeed he will, but that was a bit of a low hopper. Ludwig misjudged that one. Fortunate for him, he's still on the ball, but he's pushed over. Ball goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick. That should be the return of Tonka out for a few minutes now. Good to see him up and moving. And in capable form to run around and take a couple challenges. As he's right back in the thick of things. Ludwig back to his keeper, Plugman, who has had a bit of a slow game so far. Had to make a save earlier on, but since then, it's been all Germany the other way. Closing stages of the opening half. Kuhn near wing. Sees a little something he liked, but probably should have let that one go. Kovac to toss it in. Almost reaching that one was bent off the follow-up, but keeper out a little quicker. Got a little work to do. Yeboah controls, loses his footing, but keeps possession. Play on, says the referee. Would have awarded a free kick if Hungarians had touched it. Yeboah outside the box, time and space, decides to make a little footwork happen, and may have cost himself a chance at some kind of shot on target, as that one is crossed in rather nicely, unfortunately for the German side. Just not in a perfect spot. So out in front of the cage was
2 minutes of additional time will be played.
Burkhardt, who's pressuring the keeper. Raced for the ball. That was a poor pass from the Hungarian side. That leads to more offense here. 2 minutes added on. Hotman finds Rios Alonso far side. Yeboah sneaking away from one, but he's brought down. Free kick awarded. He'll take a little nap on the grass for a moment. As we take a look at the challenge itself. Kuhn, as usual, will be taking the free kick. He's got some support from Yeboah, but we've got ourselves a yellow card. Not quite sure what that was for, whether going too quickly, taking too long. But a yellow apiece now. Kovac for the Hungarians and Kuhn for the German side. With precision on target and paddled away by Asfani. Big time stop. That would have been a 2-0 hole and not one you want to face in the second half. Everyone on side as well. Great lift on the header as well. Directed it towards a perfect spot. And that's a bailout save from a goalkeeper when it was needed most. Boom for the corner. Another one for the German side. They are dominating in that category. Close call there. Getting a piece of it was Burkhardt, but it sailed wide left, and that is the end of the first half. 1 goal on the books as of right now. Yeboah with a bit of a fortunate bounce that clipped the far right post after a wonderful ball through to the box by Kuhn, who also got himself a yellow card towards the end of the first half. That is our score through 47 minutes of game time. We'll be back in just a little while for the second half and to find out which of these two teams can or possibly will take the W. And welcome back to the second half, or welcome to the second half, I should say, and welcome back to the game. Be a little more specific with those. 1 goal through 45 minutes of play. That was scored by John Yeboah off a bit of a fortunate through ball. An even more fortunate angle, shot, clip, whatever you want to call it. Hit the post, trickled in. There's our goal scorer. Will we get more scoring as this one progresses? We'll have to wait and see. But the Germans were knocking for a second goal towards the end of that first half. We've swapped sides. We'll see if that has any effect on the momentum or morale of the Hungarian side. We're playing with 10 men for a little while due to a nose injury suffered by Tsonga off a unfortunate collision as we get ourselves our first free kick of the second half. Just 8 seconds in a solid position to boot. We'll see if anything can be created here. Captain Shendre on the screen for a moment. And after holding the advantage in shots on target for the majority of the first half, the Germans took the lead in it as the Hungarians got their first shot off a counter-attack. They took that goal. That was the first shot on target. That got past the keeper. Second one was saved. That one also on target. So make that 3 for the German side. Just a 1 for 3, but still, getting some action towards the keeper's cage is always a good thing. First substitution taking place. Nandori will be taking a seat on the bench. In his stead, Alexander Torvund. Getting in on the action right away, hoping win that ball. Looking for a quick counter were the Hungarians, not this time around. Shendre had the right idea, but he takes down his man now. Had to make that play. Would have been a bit of a run back towards goal for the home side. Wind has picked up a bit since the latter stages of the opening half. We'll see if that factors into any goal scoring opportunities. Nothing out of the realm of ordinary, however, so that shouldn't play too much of a role. Bisek. Hunting for a man on the far side. Almost had him. I believe that was Burkhardt he was searching for. As a tumble and fall, free kick will be awarded. There's the man that had to sit out a bit. Tsonga, you can see him. I'm not quite sure where all that pain is coming from. Like he just slipped. Either way. Soani back down into the corner of his cage. The box, rather. Side just content with clearing, but it opens up an opportunity here. Looking for the long balls to try and spring their forwards free. No avail as of right now. They had the one opportunity. And now we get ourselves another quick whistle in the second half. The corners at the end of 45 for those that did not see the graphic. 9-0 in favor of Germany. The last game I watched with that many corners in favor of one team actually ended up scoreless, so it's nice to see a little bit of action in the back of the net. Bente manages to clear it. Terrific job from him to do that, but his team's still on the back foot here. Boom. Towards the middle. Yeboah with some time and space and right on target. Unfortunately for him, that target was wearing all yellow and has goalkeeper gloves on. He has certainly been the most prolific of the attacking players so far in this game. Not just due to the goal, but he's had a couple shots on target now. Discounting the tally. He's created some opportunities. Space on the outside of the box. He's played a solid game so far through 50 minutes. Expect him to get more chances coming his way. Basic on the back line. Has Mayan support to his right. Mai will launch this one up into the cage. On target, beautiful ball in, and a better save by Aisvani. Absolutely terrific through ball. Placed on a string. Great control as well. Got the volley the way he wanted to. Tried to keep it low, go through the legs. Aisvani read that one well. Crisis averted. And Bum in the corner for the 10th time, as he is always in the corner, even if he's not taking the kick. Low one this time, didn't quite get all of it. That's going to result in absolutely nothing. Now a chance the other way. Caught with some numbers and flat-footed. The German side need to get back quickly. Chance off the break is averted, though, as the captain gets back in time, gets his body involved. Legs in the way, and Bum does his job well. Passing miscue leads to a turnover in possession. And on the far side, Kovac goes to work. Sean can't make the pass cleanly. That one hitting the referee. An unfortunate bounce towards Yeboah. Couldn't spring his man free. Hotman, the lone striker up front. The short passes have caught the Hungarians on their back lines, but a fortunate bounce and pass there springs them free. Unnecessary foul taken by Rios Alonso. He was beat, he was chasing, and he had no choice but to bring Bokros down. It took him down hard enough to untie his shoes, it seems. Shoes tied, everyone's ready to get rolling. Curled in by Tobot. Not enough height. Picked off cleanly by the defense and flat-footed the other way. Here we go. Yeboah in some space, but on the near side it's Burkhardt. Towards the middle, on target, flip forward, and they get it through. Yeboah with another goal, second of the game, and that's a 2-0 lead for Germany. Oh, you could see it break down once that free kick made it nowhere near the back line of the German defense. And then one miscue on the near side by one of the Hungarian players. Can't quite remember who it was right now, but I'm sure we'll see it in the replay, because that run sprung everyone forward. There we go, there we go. 21, Sobot just losing his footing, and he's way too far back to make any kind of impact. Beautiful ball into the box. A terrific save at first from Aisvani. Well, then Yeboah just in the right place at the right time. And look at that save on the goal line as well. Doing what he could was Kovac, but Yeboah just quick to pounce. 2-0 for Germany, and they look to be cruising to a victory here in Hungary. They have simply dominated all facets of the game at the moment. Possession, corners, shots, free kicks, you name it. To my knowledge, the Hungarians have yet taken a corner, or have not yet Either way, I hope you know what I mean by that. In essence, their offense has been virtually non-existent. We'll see if that picks up. Now they've really got to get things moving in high gear. A victory may be out of grasp, but a draw is still on the cards. All it takes is a quick goal, and things can change at a moment's notice. Looking a bit dejected. On his sideline is Antal Nemeth, 45-year-old Hungarian coach. Again, those not familiar with the standings in the group at the moment, Norway sitting at the top with 4 points. Croatia in second with 3. Germany tied with them with 3 points. However, their goal differential prior to this game was at 0 compared to Croatia's 1, while Hungary sitting at the bottom, now a -4, factoring in the 2-0 deficit they face right now with 1 point. Plenty of other under-19 games going on as well. And this is Group A3. As that shot sailing just a tad over the cage. Solid effort nonetheless. Yeboah creating a little space for himself once more. A bit frustrated with the finish was Kuhn. Solid effort nonetheless. We've got ourselves a man down on the opposite end of the pitch. The man who took a tumble. Sobot will be replaced. Coming in his stead is Tamashkis. 18-year-old
Substitution for Hungary.
left winger.
Entering with number 17, Tamás in the place of number 21, Kevin Cho.
Kiss playing for Pukas Akademia FC, the first tier of Hungarian football.
Substitution for Germany. Entering with number 17, Finn Olebecker, in place of number 18, Patrick Osterhage.
Osterhage hasn't had the largest impact in terms of the stat sheet, but his presence is felt on the pitch. And now he will have his presence felt on the bench. Instead, Finn Olebecker. Becker playing for the under-19 St. Pauli squad. Once more on the attack for Germany. Stifled this time, the ball just not falling in the right place. The Hungarians desperately need to build a little momentum here, something, anything. Because right now they are being simply dictated as we get ourselves a free kick, and a little bit to the dismay of Yeboah as he created space for himself and had a line to run up the wing. There's the challenge. Doesn't look too bad from the slow-mo and that angle. Aggressive keeping from Espana. He had to as well. But the forward closing in on the defender. Little to no choice but to make a play. German side converge with numbers onto the ball. That's allowing them to force these turnovers, get possession right back, and more importantly for them, allows them to dictate the speed, pace, and type of play that they want. That's taken down rather unnecessarily. It was Rios Alonso. Schön getting involved. He's giving him a bit of the good old side swipe. Leg and shoulder. Looking for another long through ball, this time just a little out of position. And getting held back a bit was Hotman as he's a bit frustrated. He felt he could have earned a whistle there. Tonka plays it up. Tape on the nose. He doesn't care, he's moving forward. Benson out. Hungarians are getting a little bit more action now. Picked off cleanly by Kuhn. Keeps play moving for his team's side. Unfortunately, for the German side, Bence's got it right back. And now he's taken down. Free kick awarded. Perhaps a little more, indeed it will. A yellow being handed out to Bisek. Second for the German side. Another one going to number 10, Kuhn. So we take a look at the challenge here. Held up a bit. Well, it certainly looked like he got the ball first, but when things happen that quickly, it's up to the discretion of the official. On the head referee deciding to award a cautionary card there. 60 minutes played. Another 30 plus added time to go. See if we get some more scoring in this one. Curled in, headed away. Big collision. As Hotman down in the box. Got a chunk of someone's head there, it seems, as he's holding the face. Didn't look like he bonked anything there. Maybe on this angle we can see a little bit better. Just looks like he got the ball. Sold the call well. Seems to be A-okay, back up and moving. Long lob towards the far side, just getting clipped away by the feet of Schön. Opportunity knocking for Germany. As Rios Alonso has it on his feet. Near side to Burkhardt. Yeboah clipped it back, but the defense in a solid position to make a play. Better challenge there, though. Rios Alonso wins the ball. Time and space for him and the German side now. Beautiful ball through. Blocked, but just a hair offside, it seems. And that was a close call indeed. But that was a tremendous ball through past the defense. The timing just a little off, and yep, clearly offside. Not by much, but credit to the defense, the back line, for staying in position, moving together, and more importantly, moving up the pitch rather than back. At the right time as well. Schendre knocking that one up. Collisions abound, aerial collisions at that. And the Hungarians have it in the end. Hungary with an offensive opportunity here, but it's stifled. Although just momentarily, little time and space opens up. Yeboah with the ball though, and looking for a whistle are the Hungarians. Not going to happen this time. Yeboah near side. Has support in the form of Burkhardt. Burkhardt now looking to cross this one through. He does indeed, on target. Header had no power behind it, and as a result, an easy save. Keeper forced to play it. The defense comes to bail him out in the end. His clearance was not exactly the best of the bunch. So I'm kind of going to do a better job there as the lines have been reshaped. And a through ball. Perhaps a shot, whatever it may have been, nowhere near the cage. Rios Alonso sending it back towards Blogman, the Hungarian player, down after that challenge. Seems to be back up and moving though, so nothing serious. Shun 11 for Hungary that took the tumble. Burkhardt has support with Rios Alonso to his right. Burkhardt tips it off to Rios Alonso. Back to Burkhardt, has a little space. Tries to chip it through, but that's blocked effectively. And the lines can reform once more. Mai. To Bisek. Chipped along the wing. Ludovic. Ludovic curls it through. Headed away from danger by Uivarosi. Challenges continue on the far side, but the Hungarians have the ball. Looking to counter quickly. The Germans ready for it. Pressuring the furthest man up. It's not going to allow any time for the rest of the white jerseys to cycle up the field. Instead, it allows the Germans to win back possession, and move up on their own. Looking for a quick throw here, and they do indeed throw it quickly. Ludovic creates a little space for his teammate Hotman, but he's offside. A close call there. Created some decent distance. Let's have a look at it. Yep, a step, maybe two, offside there. That's all it takes. Gotten a good eye from the linesman. Sean, far side. Nifty pass to Benset. He's hounded. Shot goes off of his own teammate and clipped out. Blocked for the wrong side there. One of the better build-ups and sequences we've seen from the Hungarians in a little while. They have some more in them, though. They're certainly going to need it if they want to earn points and not sit at the bottom of the table. Right on the money with the cross, and that shot was a bit of a riser, forcing Asfani to dive, but didn't have to connect with anything, as that one was nowhere near the target. Burkhardt gets through. Burkhardt towards the cage, and the keeper just a little quicker, a little bit more dangerous. He took a chance, but he needed to as well. Not going to go down 3-0 at this point. Bum now, surrounded by Hungarians, is depossessed as well. Zonka and forth between the midfielders. And now back to the back line. Launched far over the head. Shown a bit offside, though, as this one will be whistled dead. Free kick upcoming. Waving no, but it's clearly yes. Just a step away from Kuhn on the far side. He brings down his man as well. Didn't want to get caught coming back. It's Kovac, or rather Uivarosi, will play that one. Throw coming up for the German side. They're going to take it quickly, it seems. At first, it certainly seemed that way. They've slowed it down, allowed themselves to gather some players in the box. Burkhardt there first. Burkhardt battling, gets away from one and forces a corner, another one for the Germans. And will they finally score off a set piece? Well, they've got another opportunity. I believe that's number 11 at this point in time. If not, it certainly is a lot more than the Hungarians have, which is none. Once again, the two men in the corner, Mbom and Kuhn. Kuhn usually taking these if he is present. And there we go, the number is 11 to nothing with the corners in favor of Germany. Absolutely outstanding performance from them in that category. Now all they have to do is capitalize off of one of them. Easier said than done, though. Maybe one of the tougher ways to score in theory. All kinds of players in the box as that one is a slow riser. Alonso got a decent chunk of it. Just a little too high up on the head as we get another look. And moving away from the ball as well. That's not going to spell a goal 9 times out of 10. Zmai will slow things down. 20 minutes to go till the end of regular time, and we'll see how many minutes will be added on, but we've still got a ways to go for that. Rios Alonso. Over to Pisek. Creatively healed on, but Hungarians up to the craftiness that the Germans bring to the table at the moment. Burkhardt trying to steer that one towards any kind of danger, but well, unfortunately for the German side, they'll have to play a little defense. Soka gave it away. Strong challenge brings down the captain. Yeboah in space. Yeboah with the hat trick. Not this time, just a hair shy of the post, and that was the best opportunity for him to get 3. Disappointment, but at the same time, his team are in a comfortable spot as we check in on the captain Mbom as he took a hard challenge during that build-up. Unnecessary challenge as well from Soka. On that one, Yeboah did what he could there. You could potentially fault the pass there. Not in perfect stride for him to gather it and take a shot. He had to change his run a bit towards the outside to catch up to that errant pass. Either way, a tremendous sequence and very nearly our 3rd goal. Soka getting penalized, carded for that challenge. 2 Hungarians now with yellows to go with 2 German yellows as well. Off the break we go. Burkhardt with some time and a little space gets towards the box on target, and the shot is turned aside by Istványi. Hungarian keeper doing all he can to keep his team's pride alive, although a 2-goal deficit is still something to be worried about. Stuck in their own end. They just have to clear and hope for the best. It doesn't work out this time as the visitors get themselves possession once more. Mai back towards the keeper, Plugman. He hasn't had a touch for a little while, so why not let him get one? Looking for Yeboah. Not enough distance on that one as we get ourselves a challenge at midfield. Potentially a knee in the back there. Arios Alonso, the guilty man, taking out Sean, the Hungarian. Another stoppage and free kick awarded. Soka. Long pass finds its man, but it's poked away immediately. Benton. Back towards the keeper. He's going to come out to play that one. Takes his time with the build-up, but is forced to play it short once Alonso made his presence felt. Yeboah intercepts the pass, finds an open man. Yeboah near side with a little space. On the far side, though, shot on target. And I'm not sure if Istványi clipped that one a bit or if the shot was just a little too high. Solid attempt from Hotman. But there may have been a chance to make a passing play there. Yeboah was in the center of the box. He had time and space. He created a little bit of room. And either way, still a 2-0 lead for the visitors. Nothing to scoff at. Hotman with the opportunity. Herman taking his place. Kuhn will sit on the bench as well. In his stead, Denis Jastrzębski. Sorry.
Come on.
Jastrzębski playing for Hertha BSC. Herman, another Wolfsburg youth player, along with 2-goal scorer today, John Yeboah. We'll see if the center forward can make an impact immediately. Pressuring the ball off the bat here. Burkhardt joining in. The Hungarians managed to get past those two. Out towards midfield is where they've been having some issues. And what a play by Soka. Not sure if he intended any of that, but he did manage to keep possession and took about 3 players to school in the process. Good to see him bum all right and moving after that challenge he took earlier. Yeboah getting tripped up, but the ball still in possession of his team. Yeboah down by the box near the corner. Yeboah gets away from one. Still hounded by the defense, decides shooting is the best option. It's popped up in the air and fisted away by Istványi. Foot race for possession now. Hungarians get there first. Sean was the man in charge, but he loses it in the end. Yeboah. Boom. Jastrzębski playing it along. As we reach the final 10 minutes or so of this matchup. Rios Alonso playing it to Jastrzębski. Jastrzębski losing it. He's got to race back into position. Does so well. As that one's picked off by Yeboah. Tried to play a through ball for Herman. As he is taken down by a aggressive challenge. Tonka just wanting to earn his team a little bit of time and space to regroup. No hard feelings involved. Bisek. Ludwig's pass comes right back to him. Bomb. Back to Bisek. Didn't have much of a choice but to launch that one high. Out of play it goes. And a chance now for Bochers and company to make something happen. Defensive tie-up will lead to a free kick in favor of the Hungarians, and taking a bit of a poke up high, it seems, is Rios Alonso. Take a look at what happened there. Yeah, you can see the hand fly up a bit. Inadvertent, of course. Couple set pieces for Hungary. No corners as of yet. We'll see if they can make use of this one. Curled in rather nicely at that and bobbled for a moment by Plugman. Fortunate that the forward was not in a better position to poke that one past him. As Jastrzębski plays that one back towards Mai and now over towards the near side. Bisek. In mind, these center backs. Plugman hasn't had too much action, but he's done well when called upon. Both goals scored by John Yeboah. As Bisek gets around one attacking Hungarian. Can't get his pass through past the other three. But regardless, it's back on his team's foot as they attempt to move up once more. Rios Alonso. Tapped on by Yeboah. Almost perfectly to Burkhardt. Fortunately for the Hungarian side, defender back in position in time. Bokros making his presence known. As we get ourselves another substitution. Schoen coming off. He's played aggressively, done what he could. Unfortunately for him and his side, it just was not enough today against the Germans. There is still time to play, so things are not all said and done as of yet, but it certainly is an uphill battle. Taking his place, Norman to Mari. Svani. German side building up well, gaining ground effectively. Rios Alonso with some time and space now. Burkhardt to his right, decides to go to it. Cross through and deflected away from danger, albeit just momentarily, but in the end, favorably, as it's a goal kick. Final substitutions waiting in the wings. As we'll get on at the next stoppage in play. Bokros sends it up the wing, but solid defending does not allow the forward to get his feet set and retrieve that ball. Bisek and Mai play it back and forth a bit. Now Bisek will make a bit of a run. Bisek flipping it forward. Ludwig, far wing with some time. Jastrzębski nutmegs one, gets into the box and he's shoved out of bounds. No whistle coming up there. May have flopped a bit, it seems, on that sequence. Boy, time winding down. Bisek upended from behind, and that will certainly earn a free kick. No doubt about it. And a little bit of a talking to from head referee Jose Luis Munuera Montero.
Substitution for Germany, entering with number 14, Philipp Tro, in place of number 5, Lars Kasmai.
As you can hear over the PA, 2 substitutions being made for Germany. Philipp Tro coming on.
And entering with number 16, Maximilian Bauer.
Plays for the under-19 squad for Freiburg. And Maximilian Bauer coming in as well. Bauer playing for Greuther Fürth in the 2nd Bundesliga. As a 19-year-old, it's not half a bad spot to be in as well. Rios Alonso near side. Skates away from one. And on the back line. Played along. Bauer over to Bisek. Back to Bisek. To Plugman now. And to Maximilian Bauer up the wing to Rios Alonso. Yeboah looking for the through ball. Finds his man. Although just off a unfortunate hop, doesn't quite go the way that they would have liked. Hermann chipped along for Rios Alonso. Just a little too far out of his reach as a strong challenge takes place. Another yellow. Finn Olebeka, recent substitute, will be getting a card. Stepped on the foot. That's going to get a card practically every time. Strong challenge, unnecessary given the circumstances. Hermann wins the ball, but rolls away from him unfavorably. Chipped out of play. Gonna have to toss this one in. It's gonna take their time doing so as well, it seems. Rios Alonso to throw. Gets some solid distance on it. Finds Burkhardt in an unlikely scenario and earns them another throw deep in the Hungarian end. Almost very nearly another corner situation, which would really cement just how much of a one-sided performance this has been. Now, the Hungarians have had their moments, but overall it has been the German side, dictating the pace of play. Practically the outset, as that one was not the best clearance by Asfiani. Still down in his team's end. Unfortunately for him, they're able to scooch it up the pitch just a little bit. Setting to play this one quickly, try and move up, get at least one goal on the docket here. And although a loss is a loss, at this point you would still want that goal for goal differential purposes. All important tiebreaker. Through ball can't find its way through. Bisek on the money, but then again, it was a rather slow roller. Didn't take much of a reaction time to get there.
Minimum of 4 minutes of additional time will be played.
4 minutes to be added on with all the injuries and stoppages. So the last chance saloon for Hungary to make their mark in this game. Almost handling his way through a phone booth there was the captain, Sendre. Just lost it at the last little turn, last half turn. This team still in possession with a chance to create something here off the near wing. Balkrosh finds a man in the box. Cross in. Just off balance a little bit there was the Hungarian substitute. Number 9, Norman Timari. He was in the box, had some space. He was moving towards the cage and the ball was moving away from it. Ball at center. Taps it along. It's collected by Rios Alonso near side. Bisek. Germany content with just playing out the clock now. They have nothing left to prove, it seems. But don't expect them to just hang back. Look for them to try and score one more here. Maybe get Yeboah that hat trick, if possible, as that shot blocked away. Cleared out of danger, but a throw coming up. And Burkhardt has been extremely aggressive in the box. He's created some opportunities. Doesn't have anything to show for it in terms of scoring as of yet. But it certainly helped build momentum for his side. At center, Tsonka. Play builds up rather nicely, but it's halted at midfield. The German line reforms and is able to stifle the attack. Near corner, Benton has some time, picks out a spot, and it's right at the keeper, and an easy save for Plogman. A little bit of room maybe to go back towards the top of the box. That kind of vision and awareness is developed over time. Not everyone can pick out those spots right off the bat. Final sequence of events should transpire here. With the score at 2-0, it would take all but a miracle, and then maybe another miracle after that for the Hungarians to get back into this one. Beautiful pass on target. Hermann scores. 3-0 Germany, and that is all she wrote. Yeboah with the beauty of an assist, and the two of them celebrate in unison. What a strike from Hermann. Absolutely beautiful. Yeboah with a perfect ball. Absolutely top class. And there's no way you're coming back from that if you're Hungary. Asfiani did all he could in this game to keep his team in it. But just better quality on the German side of things leads us to the 3-0 finish they get themselves right back in the thick of things in Group A3. Now, there's still plenty to play for, as Norway and Croatia are still in those top 2 spots. Again, have to see how those standings shake out after the other games have been played. But for now, Germany have earned themselves 3 more points onto their table, a goal differential of 3, which is not a bad spot to be sitting in after a couple matches played. We'll see how it all rolls out as the UEFA Euro U19 Championship qualifiers continue. Again, this was Group A3, with the Hungarians losing 0-3 at home. Yeboah with 2 goals and a beauty of an assist in the stoppage time to set up Hermann for that final strike. 3-0 for the Germans as they get themselves a dream victory. And look at those numbers. Everything going in favor of the black, red, and gold side. 11 corners to none. Shots on target. Everything was going their way. And that was the best result they could have hoped for. Thank you for tuning in to this afternoon's broadcast. It was a tremendous clinical display from the German side. The Hungarians have a little work to do, but there's still time ahead for them to make amends. Thank you, and good afternoon.
Go!